Hello, welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Layton. In the city of Fullerton, they're looking at the future, a lot of things on the horizon, but they're also acknowledging the past, a beautiful history in the city that's always been so important to Orange County. With us now is the mayor of Fullerton, Jennifer Fitzgerald. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, thanks so much. It's my pleasure to be here.
So what are some of the things? I know that you are groundbreaking for a park, and there's things going on with a partnership with the Film Institute and roads and bridges and all of that at the same time.
Yeah, there is so much going on in our city. I really feel like we're firing on all cylinders and moving the ball down the court there. And yeah, in our area of parks, just this week we broke ground on a massive renovation of our signature park. It is our oldest and largest park in town. It's called Hillcrest Park, and it's right in our downtown. It's kind of our front door to our park system, and it has really gone downhill in the past couple decades, and the community came together to envision what a restoration of that park would look like. And instead of completely redoing that park and changing everything, we're going back to what made the park beautiful when it was built back in the 20s and 30s.
So keeping the beauty of the past and making it useful for current ideas.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's really consistent with Fullerton's character. You know, our historic downtown has grown real organically and is really vibrant today, but it hasn't sacrificed the past. We have so many buildings on the National Registry of Historic Places. So we love history and culture in our town.
Cities seem to be more comfortable when they have a history that is also energized and moving forward.
Well, you have to know who you are as a community and figure out what your assets are and capitalize on those, maximize those assets. So Hillcrest Park is really something I think we need to maximize.
What are you going to be able to do in Hillcrest Park? Is it a place where you just go to picnic, or are there going to be athletic fields, or is it more of a visiting, strolling, jogging sort of place?
Yeah, we have exciting opportunities in this first phase to redo the grand lawn that faces Harbor Boulevard. We're going to first connect the park to Harbor Boulevard. It's currently shut off from Harbor Boulevard by a big fence. That fence is coming down, a bridge is going in. The grand lawn will be redone so that people can play on it and exercise on a track around the field. There's a beautiful fountain, at least it once was a beautiful fountain, that was built in the 1930s as a WPA project. That fountain is going to be restored to its original grandeur. And we have beautiful war memorials in the park that we're going to restore as well. And we are adding something new. On the side of the park from Lions Field up to the summit, we're adding in a beautiful pine forest staircase that is going to allow fitness, folks who care about their fitness
and are willing to do something about it.
And are willing to climb a lot of stairs to use this fitness staircase. And there will be cutouts along the way so that if you don't want to climb the whole way but you want to enjoy the beautiful views, you can do that as well.
All right. And if you would just like to make your commute a little better, things are happening as well on the roadways in terms of the bridges and navigating your city. Tell us about what's happening there.
Yeah, Fullerton is the fourth oldest city in Orange County. We were incorporated in 1904, and some of our roads feel like they haven't been repaired since then. So this city council's made a concentrated effort in increasing funding for road repair. We've embarked on a 5-year, $184 million capital improvement plan, where the majority of that funding is going to repairing our roads, our aging water system, and our sewer pipes.
So it's also possible that when people are out there driving around, they might see some cameras filming, that you have a new partnership with the Film LA, Film SoCal.
We do, yeah. In Fullerton, we love innovation. So we are the second city in Orange County to partner with LA Film, and they help us streamline the film permitting process. They help us be good neighbors while filming is taking place, and they really help us attract more filming in our community. In fact, there is a rumor that we'll see George Clooney on our streets pretty soon because he's filming a new film called Suburbicon in Fullerton.
What has been filmed in Fullerton recently?
Well, that's why we partnered with LA Film, because not much has been filmed in our community, and it's so beautiful, and we are in that LA sphere that is really beneficial to film companies. So we realized that we weren't doing a good job of capitalizing on it ourselves, which is why we brought in LA Film to do it.
Yeah, it seems like the city offers a lot for film crews, as far as like you talk about the old downtown area that's kind of been rehabbed in the park that you have coming up.
Yeah.
As I've been talking to people today, a lot of mayors from different cities, and there are 3 measures on Orange County ballots to increase sales tax by 1%. Is that anything that's on the horizon for the city of Fullerton? Sorry.
Yeah, definitely not in Fullerton. I mean, we have gone a completely different direction. We, like others, suffered during the recession, and we've spent the years since the recession building back our reserves and really capitalizing on sales tax and property tax increases. Our revenues are up. We see really good movement in that regard. We've been able to, a lot of these cities are struggling with unfunded pension liability, as Fullerton is too. But I'm proud to say that in Fullerton, I mean, we have funded our those liabilities at a greater percentage than most cities in Orange County. We're at 80% funding for those liabilities. So we're looking instead at innovative solutions like our potential merger of our fire department with Brea, so that we can all at the same time increase efficiency, make service better, and also save the taxpayers money.
The mayors of the cities I've talked to who are considering this 1% increased tax, they say they simply can't do it without this tax, that they're going to have to really cut services. What do you say to them?
I can tell you in Fullerton, what we are focused on is strong labor negotiations, making sure that our pensions are funded at a healthy level, making sure that our reserves are protected, and being innovative in the way we address the need for city services. We are a community that really prides itself on public-private partnerships. So we have great public-private partnerships in our Parks and Rec department, private nonprofits who manage certain parks for us. And I'm proud of that innovation. This merger with the fire department is another example. The ability to stretch your resources, combine buying power of local cities together so that you can get more for less. And we also contract out a lot of services like graffiti removal. So in our case, we feel that there's much more innovation that we can do, and that's where we should be focused.
Well, that is a big contrast from what we're hearing from other cities, so good for you, Fullerton. Economic development is also something that is always within view for you. You're trying to work with business leaders, business owners, to make it easier to do business in your city.
We do. It's really important to me that it is easy to do business with the city of Fullerton. And so we created the EDAT team. It's called the Economic Development Action Team. It enables businesses who want to move to Fullerton or expand in Fullerton to bring all the department heads from the city together to help facilitate that improvement or that move. When you bring a city, your business, you have to deal with everything from the fire department to community planning, and having all the department heads in one room helps the consistency and the timeline of that project.
That sounds like a great opportunity for a lot of the people moving forward.
Yeah, some businesses have seen a lot of success. We've got a great little wine bar in town called Vino Nostra, and she credits the EDAT team for getting her up and running as soon as she was.
Yeah, sometimes that creative brain and the business brain, they're two different things. It's hard to get them to come together, and a lot of times business is a small part. There's the regulations and the city regulations that you need to deal with. So,
well, navigating the government process can be very confusing, so it really should be our job to make it easy for people.
All right, thank you very much, Fullerton Mayor Jennifer Fitzgerald, for joining us today.
Appreciate it.
And thank you for joining us. I'm Leslie Layton.